This mic or like the mic in the booth? I think I like voice acting the most in the voice acting industry. Second, I would say directing. Third, I would say writing. Although writing has gotten a little bit more fun because, when you're writing, we have to match these time codes when you're writing. Because there's a running time code that tells you when the mouth opens up. And it's a very technical part of your writing is that you have to determine what point in that time code does the mouth open. And it's very time consuming, very boring. Well, now we have people who will write the time codes and people who just write the scripts. And I just write the scripts now and I'm much happier writing them. But what I'm most proud of is my comic book stuff. And the reason not that I'm better at it, I think I'm more of a natural actor than I am a cartoonist. But cartooning is very hard for me to do. And because it's so hard, I'm very proud when it works out. It's something that I was like, wow, that turned out really good. And I'm not that good at this, so that's why I like it the best. Yes, any other questions? Yes? I don't know if I should be announcing this stuff yet. No, I better not. I shouldn't have said anything about me either, because I know it hasn't been released yet. You'll be happy. You'll be very happy. Very all-star. Any other questions? Yes.
I'm bothering you again, but this time it's about the voice acting industry.
Okay.
Isn't there any dubbing companies that you hate, specifically for kids?
They had One Piece.
What did you say about 4Kids? I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question.
Do you hate 4Kids?
Do I hate 4Kids?
Yeah,
No, I don't hate them.
that kind of stuff.
I don't waste any emotion on 4Kids. Actually, you guys know who Sean Schimmel is?
Yeah.
His original Goku for Dragon Ball Z, and many other things. Yeah, he works for 4Kids. He's a good friend of mine. I don't know okay, I'll tell you the story about when I was directing Sean Schimmel. I told this yesterday. Sean Schimmel, I was directing him playing, I think it was Goku, and Sean had gas. And he was really, what do you call it, farting in that booth all day long, 4 hours straight. At one point he said, "You do not want to come in this booth." And I said, "Keep that door shut!" So the entire time he had the door shut, right? So everything is fine. And then there's a vent in the booth, and at one point he was going, trying to get air. I was like, oh, it's got to be vile. It's got to be vile. So after the session was over, I told him, "You get out and close that door quick." And so he did. He closed the door, and we went out, and I had my break. And then I was supposed to direct Laura Bailey. And I forgot what had happened 4 hours prior. So I'm sitting down, waiting to direct Laura. Laura walks into the booth, and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh my God! Oh God, Laura, get out of there quick! I totally forgot!" What is that? I said, "I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, Sean had gas all day long in there." And she was like, So, I had to direct Sean the next day, and I told him that, and he went, "Yes." Oh, yes. You have to admire that kind of evil. Really. I mean, really. So, not everything against 4Kids. They have some evil people working with them. Yes?
For the voice acting, you don't have to match the lips to sound.
Right. Unless you're Japanese.
Do you find it makes some rhythm or like music?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of musical. I think we have a lot of musicians who are actors who work for us. And we also had a lot of puppeteers. And I was a puppeteer as well. And that helps because it is a lot like puppeteering, except you're the puppet. The screen is the puppeteer. And you've got to let yourself go and just respond to whatever's going on the screen. If you let yourself go, then you can do it. As a matter of fact, like fighting reactions, there's so much fighting going, especially like shows like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, right? That it's hard to script every punch and everything. So they just say react to picture. That's what we get a lot. React to picture. One of the first times I was reacting to picture was with Krillin, and he was doing these lightning fast like punches, right? And I was looking at this and I was like, okay, how do I do this? And the guy said, okay, just react to picture. We had a very southern director at that time. Y'all just react to picture. So I was like, okay. And he went, yeah, keep that. So I figured out what reacting to picture meant. I also realized that I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do in there, pretty much. So, any other questions? Yes?
When voice acting, the Japanese words and the English words are seen differently, so the mouth should move different in the Japanese version. Is that a problem when you don't get scripts in the English version?
Actually, no, because generally anime is done in what's called limited animation, which is kind of the Scooby-Doo approach, but just better drawn. And the mouths tend to be just open shut, open shut, open shut, open shut, open shut. Whereas like in a Disney film or something like that, you'll actually see the mouth move and change and to fit every consonant and vowel. Generally it's not like that. It's just like a puppet, just moving like this. So you just try to match whatever that is. Yeah. The hard part for that is being the writer. Writing to match just open, 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 and making that fit. Yes? Any more funny studio stories?